Hey, you might have some negative things, ugly things on your credit. You're looking to clean it all up yourself. If that's you, you found the right video. Hey Daniel, cue in that intro please. Hey, how's it going, friend? Juan Pablo here. First and foremost, thank you for joining my channel. Greatly appreciate your viewership. Now, on this channel, we like to discuss the 3 pillars to financial freedom, which are credit, funding, and real estate. And we like to focus on real estate, multifamily, multi-units, buy and hold strategy, baby. Now, if you're new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe to this channel, so that way the algorithm can do its thing to provide you with additional videos, which I'll recommend additional videos in this current video, to help you along your journey towards becoming financially free. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the topic. So what I want to discuss is the steps you need to take in order to start repairing your own credit. Because you might want to repair your credit for personal reasons. You might want to buy a house or a home for yourself and your family. You might want a car, or you might need to clean up some things because of work. You know, especially with military, we love people in the military. So you might have some things you have to touch up on your credit for those reasons, personal reasons or work-related reasons. But you may also want to clean up your credit for business investing related reasons. I showed this in a previous video. I'll drop a link below in the description about my money team, my business credit cards, but I'm not going to go deep into that. But that's one of the reasons why I needed to clean up my credit, because it was important for me as a real estate investor to be able to get access to capital, ta-da, as well as access to real estate. Okay, and Dan, you can just show a video about real estate and get access to these properties, right? So it was important for me to clean up my credit to get funding and qualify for mortgages. Okay, so it's extremely important. Now I'm gonna share with you several steps that you can take to start fixing your credit. So first thing you need to do is this. You gotta take a look at it, baby. You gotta pull your credit report. Now, if you're like me, when I first started on my entrepreneurial journey towards being a real estate investor, and when I started getting denied left and right, like, oh man, everyone's denying me for financing, for mortgages, I realized, you know, I gotta bite the bullet and I gotta take a look at my credit. I didn't want to take a look at it because it's just like, you know, when you were younger as a kid, I'm not sure if it was you, but let's say your mom told you to clean your room and she kind of got that, you know, that belt in her hand. You better clean this room up or you're gonna get it. And which I'm not advocating, by the way, but just sharing with you my opinion. And I would be terrified to look under the bed because I was scared to see all the junk that was under there that I had to clean up. Right? I knew it was going to be a mess. There might be some old chicken wings and banana peels and just a bunch of junk. You might be thinking the same way. That as soon as you pull that report, you might see a ton of negative items: collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, foreclosures, late pays, evictions, medical bills, the whole 9 yards, a bunch of debt utilization. It's okay. The first thing you have to do is identify the problem. So the first thing I want you to do is take a look at your credit report. And what I have below, if you just check the link below, I have a link for you to apply for, or a link for you to click on, I should say, so that way you can take a look at your credit. Actually, I'll put in 2 links. One is a free link. The free link is cool. It just gives you an annual credit report per year. But if you're looking to repair your credit, obviously you need to check your credit on a monthly basis. Just pulling your credit once a year is not going to help you if you're doing credit repair, because if you disputed some negative items this month, let's say month 1, then you want to check month 2 to see if those negative items came off or not. Okay, so you want to make sure you have a reputable credit monitoring service. So I'm going to drop 2 links below in the description for the free resource, as well as another resource so you can monitor your credit monthly. All right, so first thing, you got to take a look at your credit report. The second thing you need to do is identify the negative, because we have a motto with credit repair: negative items remove, positive items improve. So first thing you want to do to be, you know, to go along this journey towards having pretty credit, that Holly Berry credit, you know, so pretty, so fine, that all the lenders, all the banks want to holler at you simply because they want a banking relation with you, which is predicated by your great credit score. So we have to make sure we get rid of all the blemishes before we start building your credit. So the second step is we have to identify all those blemishes. So when you pull your credit report, you want to take a look at the things that hold the most weight, such as public records. So if you have bankruptcies, you have judgments, you have foreclosures, you have tax liens, those things are public records, which greatly bring down your score, especially if they're recent. So what we want to do is get those things off your credit report. So that's the first things you want to look at when you pull your credit. Now the next thing you want to take a look at are other things that can pull your or bring your score down, such as charge-offs. I'm not saying it's in a list of priorities, meaning charge-offs have the most weight, but they do carry a lot of weight. But charge-offs, you want to take a look at collections, you want to take a look at late pay, especially if they're recent, okay, within the past 2 or 3 months. You also want to take a look at medical bills, just anything else that could be negatively reporting on your credit. So you just want to jot it down. So that's the second step. Identify all the issues. Jot it down. The third thing you want to do is to dispute those negative items. Now don't get me wrong. Some of these negative items on your credit report may be legit. Perhaps, I don't know, right? Or they could have been caused by you or someone else. I don't know. But according to the FCRA, that's the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you're able to dispute any inaccurate information. So the count, let's say, is accurate, but there could be a discrepancy. Let's say the balance owed is incorrect. Let's say that the time frame is when you got this account is incorrect. Let's say that the name on the account is incorrect. If you could just find one inaccuracy, then yes, you can dispute it. And if you dispute it, let's say it might take a few rounds. Let's say a round is pretty much a month, right? Because according to the FCRA, the credit bureaus have about 30 to 35 days to answer back. Now it could be longer based upon things that's going on in the market, let's say a pandemic or COVID or what have you. But typically they respond within 30 to 35 days, letting you know that, hey, this account has been verified as accurate, or you know what, B, we gotta delete it. So what you wanna do is start deleting at least 5 or 6 items at a time, okay? Using some ironclad dispute letters. Then after you dispute 5 or 6 items at a time, let's say you have a whole laundry list of negative items, and you might have 20 negative items. We had clients who had maybe 30. I think that's like the max I've seen a person have. And the next thing you want to do is the 90 on, 90 off method. Meaning, let's say you had 6 collections. Collection A, B, C, D, E, F. So with 90 day, 90 off, what you want to do is say, okay, I'm going to dispute A, B, and C for 90 days. You know, so that's a round of credit repair every month. So A, B, C, I'm gonna send out dispute letters, let's say month January, then again in February, then again in March, just for collections A, B, and C. And then you wanna rotate and say, okay, for the collections D, E, and F, I'm going to dispute those the next 3 months. So that'll be April, May, and June. And then if those negative items didn't fall off from A, B, C, then you wanna do that again in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So pretty much you wanna do that method. And then the last step you wanna do is just make sure that you stay consistent and don't incur any negative items moving forward. That's extremely important to be able to improve your credit. So that way, sure, you might have made some mistakes in the past, or someone may have, or someone might have did identity theft or what have you. What's done is done, but moving forward, you won't incur any additional negative items. And then you can transition to building your credit, okay? So I have a free training for you guys of how you can boost your score, let's say 50 to 100 points or what have you. Because if you're in that situation and you're entrepreneurial, or even for personal reasons, you definitely have to make sure you tackle what's on your credit. Don't continually just sweep these negative things under the rug and just say, okay, well, I'm just not gonna do anything about it. Take care of it. Do something about it, okay? And we're here to help with this free training. So just check the link below to learn more. As always, guys, this is to your success. Continue to earn passively, live passionately. Peace.